Listen up, guys. So I have four different courses from my relationship program that you can choose from. Now, when I'm telling you these courses will transform your relationship from unhealthy to a healthy love relationship, trust me, you cannot miss out on these courses. So why don't you comment in the comment section, and then I will send you the link for you to order the courses. Okay? All right, thank you. So, guys, I went out the other day with my man. Remember the new guy I told you I just found? Okay. So, we went on a date. I was looking fly. I was looking nice, guys. You should have seen me. But anyhow, that's just by the way. So we got to the restaurant. Of course, I got out of the car. I opened the door, sat down. I took the menu. I ordered out food. I ordered these food, mine, and actually we had another guest there. We had another couple there. They weren't even a couple, but it was just friends. But they were there with us, so I pretty much ordered everybody else's. Now, few minutes, I thought I was having a good time. I thought we were having a good time. At least I was having a good time. After a few minutes, everywhere the mood just changed. I looked at my man's face. He was having, I call it a magnitude. He was having that. He was silent, cold. He wasn't smiling. He was not having a good time. And I don't really like bad vibes around me. So I was just over it. I was so sad. I just said to myself, let's just get out of here. And I started asking him, why is it spoiling the mood? Why is it messing up the fun? It should be a good time, not a bad time. I don't know. It shouldn't be this hard to just have a good time. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am speaking on allowing your man to lead in your relationship and prevent the silent treatments, prevent the need to argue and fight and fuss just to have a good time with your spouse. Now, I don't know if you've ever find yourself in a situation where you just out and you're just trying to spend an intimate time with yourself and your spouse, but the night just turned absolutely it just turned to. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am happy to have you guys back. Now today I am speaking on allowing your spouse to lead. Now, among the few ways you can allow your spouse to lead is by not trying to micromanage the relationship or micromanage all the things that happens in the relationship. By allowing your man to, of course, he also needs to feel like a man. That is not your job to try to fix or rescrew or repair or rebuke, not at all. But like I said in one of my videos, you need to make sure that when the man finds you and shows his interest, expresses his interest in courting or dating or marrying you, you need to make sure that you choose wisely, accept wisely. You don't have to choose anyone, but of course, when you decide that this is your man, you want to make sure that he wants to lead. Now, part of that is making sure that you allow him to embrace that role fully without you trying to have your hands, your opinion in every decision that's being made, even though you know even when you are sure, you are certain, you want your inputs in whatever decisions that needs to be made. Remember, even when you have a leadership role at work in your day job, you're a leader as well. So while you're at work and in your office doing your business or businesses, when you come home, you need to come home ready to ready to be a co-pilot, ready to come in and knowing that there's a man in charge and you let him lead all the way. You want him to feel, you want to acknowledge his leadership roles without micromanaging. Also, being open to communication, being open to communication, not for you but for him. And for you is more of sometimes just being open to just let him just express his emotions, how he feels, or how he would rather have his home run. Again, you're there to guide and to offer your assistance, and your assistance will be welcome. Your guidance will be welcome and appreciated. But you want, since leading is a natural part and for men, and it provides someone a sense of purpose and fulfillment, you want him to fully take on that role. I mean, not only take on that role, he's already taken off the role, but you want to find your purpose and your fulfillment by not being 100%, being the one making the decisions, being the one saying we have to do this, we have to do that, this has to be done, we have to check this, I already booked this. Slow down and then let him lead, and let him make decisions. Trust his judgments, trust his decisions, even when you want to you want to tell him no, it's going the wrong way. You chose this man for a reason, so trust his judgment, trust that his plans and his ways are good, and he's going to lead the family or the relationship to the right path. That's why the beginning is always important. The beginning stage of dating, choosing wisely. I'll keep saying that, so that way you can relax, knowing that the pilot will always take you to the right place. Right, will always land the plane safely. Okay, without you panicking or worrying or anxious as to what's going to happen, if he's going to either go cheat or do this or do that. That is not, don't worry your pretty face about that. Or if he's going to, of things will be handled properly. Trust his judgments, let him lead, allow him, and you just take care of you. Also, while you are there taking care of you and a little bit anxious and worried about where you both are going, when is going to do whatever you need him to do, or when he's going to, what the next stage of your relationship, or what the next stage of your future family, future plans are, without you worrying so much about all of that. The next is to encourage and support his wonderful ideas. Of course, you're there to advise, but you're not imposing as to how things should be. You're there to offer guidance, support, ideas, but you're not there trying to tell him how things should be done, micromanage and force things to happen. You're just there to just support and guide. Now, while you're doing that, you want to be his biggest cheerleader, just like you would want someone to be your cheerleader. We don't have it all figured out, and we always want someone to support us and to say, hey, hey, babe, it's okay. You want to know, you want to let him know that you're there to support his visions, his ideas, and trust in that whatever that vision and idea is, he is going to be successful, and you trust his leadership, and that you trust his judgment, that everything will work out absolutely for the best. So support, support, support. Also, lastly, you want to make sure that you're focusing on shared partnership and not on control, not a relationship where one person is fully in charge of decision making and plans and everything. You want to make sure that you both have a partnership relationship whereby you both can share ideas, decisions, but most importantly, this video is about allowing your man to lead and preventing him from feeling emasculated and feeling like he's not being heard or seen. Especially when you go out on some events, you want him to take the lead. Also, lastly, you want to make sure that you're focusing on shared partnership and not on control, not a relationship where one person is fully in charge of decision making and plans and everything. You want to make sure that you both have a partnership relationship whereby you both can share ideas, decisions, but most importantly, this video is about allowing your man to lead and preventing him from feeling emasculated and feeling like he's not being heard or seen. Especially when you go out on some events, you want him to take the lead and you just, for example, you go to a restaurant and if you want to open the door, allow him to open the door for you. Allow him to walk ahead of you and you walk behind him. Allow him to pull the chair back for you and you sit down. Allow him to order the food for you. Allow him to pay. Allow him to do these things that he wants to do. He wants to have a good time with you. And he wants you to show you that he wants to love you or pamper you, right? So allow all of that without you saying, oh, I know what to order. I know what I want. I know what he likes. I order you for the last time. Just sit and just allow him. So that's pretty much what my video is about today. I hope you've been blessed for my little tips. I hope my tips work for you and your family and your relationship, from taking it to an unhealthy to 100% healthy. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time.